Ho shisha kalong ka kubur ka wakamen hadu katata bahaka khak hanai tarik unai wing area pusan. Menteri rang ba bram jong ka sarkar jilla kontrak ke sangma rengkat Minister in charge jong ka Health and Family Welfare Department ba 𝗲𝗚𝗡𝗥𝗔 kilapoi hasora ban pli perda yak Operation Theatre Complex and Community Health Center hasora CSC. Bat ban bu monong rembu ya ka yo sora ha ka phase 2 na ka CNRD Department ha ka sanction ka balong khat ar kru. Ha ka jindan lang UMLA jong ka Shila Constituency ba balajit 𝗘𝗚𝗡𝗥 barangkat UMLA jong kasara Constituency ba 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏 bat kiwi ki officer sarkar rengkat menteri kahima sora ki serdar bat kirang ba shnong ki doktor ki nurse rengkat ki staff jong ka CSC sora bat kiwi ki belasya khak subha ha kani ka program hadian ba menteri rang ba sarkar jilla kontrak ke sama rengkat bat minister in charge jong ka Health and Family Welfare Department ba 𝗲𝗚𝗡𝗥𝗔 kilayo ban jungo ban pej ya kani ka CSC bat njuru ban pli ya ka Operation Theatre Complex bat banbu monorim ya ka yo sora ha ka phase 2 kladon ke jelang ka belengkot bat lapnya ya ke jelang dau SDO ka sora Civil Solution ba Mark Andrew Shalam bat chuchu ha ka ni kasngi layo ya ki jingkran na kinong kran ba fer ki bagentup na UMLA ka Shila Constituency ba balajit 𝗘𝗡𝗥 barangkat na UMLA ka sora Constituency ba 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏 bat layo ru ya ka history ke JLNT ka CSC belapas ngau da Dr. 𝗏𝗚𝗡𝗥𝗛𝗚 Senior Specialist jong ka sora CSC ba layo ru ya ki jingkran na usumbut kongsan ba 𝗲𝗚𝗡𝗥𝗏𝗔 Bat cucu layo ya kijingkran aimen sim bat kentukan paham na menteri rang ba kesoka jela kontrak ke sangma da ke baula ai ke jingero ke bakerpang yo Dr. 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗥 na yo rengkat ba ka teams ke jong i ba kilala ban ai ke jing syakri ke bapura na ke beda ki nongpang ki basya sumar ha kan ni hostal bat wat kesokar kemiru ke penkup buram kerpang ki lemba ke award syakan ni hostal halo ke jing trai bah ke jongka khamtam e ke bedai bat ka kha kalong bat kiwi bat ha bakran ha ke jingelang baro ki ba ai jingkran ha kan ni kesni kemla klam da ai ke buram ya ki doktor ki nurse ki staff ki la IT met bam sim na ke benda ka kam baki trai ka ba pelong ya ka CSC sora kum ka wei na ka CSC ka ba pau ha kan ni ke jela bat nakaliang kinong kren kila kentu ya ki pai ba ka than sora bat shela baki de bandon ke jinga tailang rengkat baki doktor ki nurse khnang ba ka hostal kala ban nang le ba na ka benta ban chakri ya ki pai ba ka than hi baro ka wei
prestigious National Quality Assurance Standards and Muskan Lakshya certification. This remarkable achievement is a testament to your commitment in quality healthcare and excellence in service delivery. This Operation Theatre will further enhance your capacity to serve patients in times of needs. With these words, I once again warmly welcome our Honourable Chief Minister, Honourable Ministers, distinguished guests, and each and every one of you to this milestone event. May today's inauguration inspire us to continue working together, hand in hand, towards building a healthier and stronger Meghalaya. Thank you, 𝗲𝗚𝗡𝗥𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏
gratitude and deep emotion because I have the honor of narrating the extraordinary journey of our own SORA CSC, a journey of resilience, teamwork, and unwavering commitment through which we have emerged as the first FRU CHC in the state. When I joined SORA CSC back in 2017, our hospital was like a seed planted in tough soil. We had hopes, but we had also had hurdles. Resources were limited, infrastructure was old, and expectation from the community were immense. But one thing we had was determination. We started small, but every step was taken with a vision. With the permission of the government, we shifted the unused operation theatre equipment from Peninsula CSC to SORA. Piece by piece, with the help of MHS Fund, hired engineers dismantled and reassembled that equipment, giving us the foundation of something greater. The old labor room, with the support of the then Health Minister and the Health Engineering Wing, was transformed into a fully functioning emergency obstetric operation theatre. And in July 2019, during the World Population Fortnight, our old operation theatre was inaugurated. On that very day, 6 tubectomy operations were performed, a milestone that marked the beginning of a new chapter. Just a few months later, in November 2019, history was created at SORA CSC. The first cesarean section operation was successfully performed. That moment was not just a medical procedure, it was a promise to the mothers of our area that safe motherhood was no longer far away but right here in SORA. From then on, our numbers spoke louder than words. Deliveries increased from just 18 to 20 per month to to nearly 60 to 70 every month. Referral rates which once burdened the families dropped drastically. Till date, 1,004 cesarean section and 372 tumectomy operation have been successfully carried out. Every one of these surgeries represent not just statistics but lives saved, families made whole and future secured. Our effort did not go unnoticed. We received a recognition for completing 100 cesarean section operation, and we also received an award of appreciation for outstanding performance and dedication in provision of quality healthcare services during the Republic Day celebration in the year 2020. One of the greatest strengths of Sora CSC today is our functioning blood storage unit, which we started in 2020. It has become the lifeline of our hospital, allowing us to perform surgeries and manage emergencies with confidence and safety. Till now, 329 patients have received life-saving blood transfusions here. Whether it is a mother with heavy bleeding after delivery, a patient with ectopic pregnancy, or someone needed major surgery, the availability of blood storage at Sora CSC has made a difference between life and death. But our journey did not stop here. When the world was struck by the COVID-19 pandemic, Sora CSC stood strong. In July 2021, at the height of the second wave, we opened a 12-bedded COVID-19 isolation ward and a labor room. 54 patients were admitted, including 7 mothers who gave birth while battling COVID. We saw fear, but we also witnessed courage, and together we triumphed. With the government support, we are able to establish the PSA plan with the central oxygen line throughout the hospital since 2022. I would also like to share the impact of your visionary Chief Minister's Safe Motherhood scheme. Since the launch of our transit home on the 29th July 2022, we have been able to provide a safe haven for pregnant women from some of the most remote, hard-to-reach villages like 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 deliver at home. With just 4 beds, we have already supported around 50 mothers who were able to stay with us before delivery, saving lives and preventing complications. And with the CSSMS vehicle, every woman is safely taken back home after discharge, free of cost, lifting heavy financial burden from the families who otherwise struggling for transport. This scheme has not only reduced home deliveries, it has given dignity, safety and hope to women who were once forgotten by distance. Your leadership has made motherhood safer, and for that every mother and every child born under this scheme carries a story of...
I'd like to invite 𝗖𝗛𝗡𝗙𝗔, the Honorable MLA of 26 Shala Assembly Constituency, to kindly share a few words. When you think about the health sector, first and foremost, what I used to think when I was younger, a health center or hospital, the main intention is to save lives. And from what I've heard from senior specialist Dr. 𝗝𝗚𝗡𝗙𝗙, bringing a baby, a child, into this world is a blessing for the family and for the community. But what is most important is making sure the child and the mother survives, has a healthy life, and the community sees what this center is doing. I've had the opportunity of having interactions with doctors from here, from Sora, and out of 100%, I can guarantee that every time we receive requests from our people, our doctors from Sora CHC has never disappointed anyone. And from what the doctor has stated, especially during the COVID time, because we used to be here, we saw how he performed, how the team performed. And I appreciate from the bottom of my heart to each and everyone, because you were the first line of defense at that time, especially during the pandemic season. And right now, having our own OT, Operation Theatre here in Sora, it not only saves lives, but it saves time and money, especially to the poor people who are living in this region. And I appreciate the community leaders of the 𝗓𝗓 area, 𝗓𝗓 region, who time and again has given their support to our medical team here in 𝗓𝗓 CHC, to our doctors, to our nurses, to make sure that everything, that every help, that when people come here, they receive it. Dengan kublai ya baru yang iki perlok ki dalam hang ni, iki tong tray, iki doctors, ki nurses, bagi perlok ki bawan iki bagi strong hang ni. Ya kublai ya kajing tray stom kajong pi. Naga benta ki breu ki badan hang ni 𝗓𝗓. Kajing tray stom kajong pi ban yaisha. Teng haki por ki ba kim dan ki por bagi yo ki pressure pila ban yaisha baran sumar ya ki kelong ikna iki keme kerang ba haba ki wan hang ne ha CHC 𝗓𝗓 ki jumentoi ki bagi yo kala plie kala iki kumno ban beteng biang iki kam ki chok na jok Ngai kublai shibon, ye Dr. Kanayor, banakapor sa kapor, ke phone badi, habagi dan kinu nugi cap, ki bagi pat ba ki jong ya hakini than, ki sham jinja. Henai na kaliang ka jong mat ka team ka jong ki paju pensusi yano. Marnai kublai ye ki longsong snong hang ne, ki ba labon snap, ngapa jiyo kanu ka complain. Sapang kilong sumar kijong pi ha kanikathan. Bat kum juru mi up bani kimi nakalyang kijong pi kilong song hang ni 𝗓𝗓. Mapitaay ka jigersan. Ikini kinong sumar kijong pi. Kena magilaban ni tray baha ya kakam. Bat susu kamtam iki nongelam snong kibadan hakini than kijong ni. Nakalyang ka hima kibadan lang hang ni. Nakaliang ka sites open mat ki wei snong gwen lang hang ne ibu ka jingkar pat man nakaliang ka jong piro pen ai ka jingkar shan kti ka diang ka kti ka mon na ka banta ki jingkeu jong kan ka 𝗓𝗓 CHC tangini kintin kublai shibon kublai shajak.
Now I'd like to call upon our Honorable MLA of 28th 𝗓𝗓 Assembly Constituency, Sri Gavin M. Malim, to share a few words.
Mark Chalam, who is the SDO Civil of 𝗓𝗓 Civil Subdivision, who is also the chairperson of this program. Sir Conrad K. Sangma, who is the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, at the same time the chief guest to this function. Sir Wailat Miki Shilla, who is the Honorable Minister in charge of Health and Family Welfare, at the same time the guest of honor to this function. My colleague MLA from Shella, Babalajit Kupal Sunram, all the government officials are present here today. I kublai kumju ya kinongkit kam shnong kiblawan na kishnong kibapher ki baha papo ka 𝗓𝗓 Civil Subdivision bakajang jing kublai ka bakam karpang kalej syaka team jong ka 𝗓𝗓 CHC hi barakaway hapo ka jalam jong i Dr. 𝗓𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏. At the outset, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate 𝗓𝗓 CHC on the double honor that you've achieved recently, the NQuas and the Laksha certification from the NHRSC with regard to the maternity OT and the labor room. And this is a testament of the hard work of the entire team of 𝗓𝗓 CHC. And I think so what Dr. Kanayor has clearly stated in his speech with regard to the journey of 𝗓𝗓 CHC. I think so 𝗓𝗓 CHC is one of the best CHCs not only in our beloved state Meghalaya, but even in the whole country. We could see that the entire team under the leadership of Dr. 𝗝𝗜𝗡𝗙𝗏, from time to time, they've kept in their efforts to deliver the best service through this institution. And according to the reports which Dr. 𝗝𝗏𝗡𝗙 has stated, I think so it's a clear testament to the hard work that the entire team has put in. Kum kathanyi borokowai ni sokmen shikade bahang ni kapor pementang ilayo ban plepelda yakni ka maternity OT hang ni hapo sora CHC bangi sokmen shikade banagaliang jong menteri rangba badon burom ringkat kajing don ringkat lang jong menteri badai pej ya ka kol ke khia iba wailat mi kishila ilayo ban plepelda yakni maternity OT kabanlong sisha ka jingmentoi nagbenta ki pajba jongane ka thanyi borokowai. It's really a privilege, sir, to have you here to inaugurate this maternity OT, and I'm very, very confident that today's inauguration with your presence will boost the morale of our SORA CHC employees. Kum kejelang ni sothu bahabaidei berkakot kekia. Ni bu ya kan katrat hak madu. Bengi sothu nagaliang jong ke budget jong ke jela Meghalaya. Prapasen naga budget jong ke jela Honiusnam aljar alpsan apun riu. Lamang kerpang naga benta ke health sector. Amangi sothu pakani ke sector kalong kata ke sector ke bahak madu. Ka coal sector ka panagaliang ka jongi ngi sothu baka kot ka khia kalong hakmat bade halo naga benta banagaliang jog sarkar jella ka bu ekani ka tanat bangi yo I baka jing hiar jong ka infant mortality rate bakumju ka maternal mortality rate hakini gisnem kibladep kapen pau syai kedar da shisha ya kisinjam ki banagaliang jog sarkal jella klasim nadu kitigisnem ki bladep banagaliang ga jonga ngasun shim ki negalat banai kublai kerpang ya boro ki health workers nadu ki doctors ki nurses but ki wei ki health workers ki banagawai ka por sa kawai pat ki tray map ban mensib ban persyang man ai taka jing syakri ka bajanai nagbenta ki pajba jongga jelahi borokowai. Tenagaliang ga jonga hagni ga por pementa khamtam nagbenta ga jong pi kum ki staff hangni po sora CHC. Ngamla da shisha ban pen pau ya ka jing songu nyo isha banagaliang ga jong pi pitre nadu mensip ya ka kam ka banagaliang ga jong pi pilashim banagaliang ga jongi kum ka sorkal jella nginang ai ka ketiga diang ketiga man bani trelang ringkat lang naga benta ka jimentoi jong ki paiba babun balang. So now coming to the CNRD department, yes, we are very grateful for the sanction of nearly around 12 crores towards the SORA market complex. Yes, the phase 1 has been inaugurated in the year 2022, which was sanctioned under the Ministry of Tribal Affairs at an amount of rupees 4 crores. I, on behalf of the Himasora, would like to express my gratitude towards the government under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister for sanctioning this market complex, and I'm very hopeful that once completed, this market complex will improve the livelihood of our shopkeepers there at SORA. Nagaliang ga jongi ngi penpau ga jing sokemen ka basika dei balingba katanat jong CNRD balingba ga jing bay pisa jong Ministry of Tribal Affairs ngilayo sanction sa kumba khadwei kulul propen riulak Nagabenta Kasora Market Complex Phase 2 Baringage Scam ba ondala dep kani ka jingtay nagaliang ka jongi ngin sayo ban persyang ban kintiru ya kani ka benta ban pensyang ban penitnachu ka benta badon ya kayo kung bakalong menta bangi so thurung ngin sayo pan kham sim lain ka bayde ba traffic congestion kung mangya kendu hakini ngisngi ki bamenta baraju opor kanong ru kalat kalinti ban kintiu ya kayo ka kot jong kinong song yo hakatu ka benta Isya pangan siyang azon ay kublay kerpang yaw menteri rangba bana kaway ka po siya kaway pat uju ay ka tiga diang tiga mon uju ay ka taga jingkasyan na kabantay kami tan Sora hibaro kaway. So I, on behalf of the people of Sora constituency, would like to express my deepest gratitude towards the MDA government under your able leadership for the support that you've given to the people of Sora. Yes, I think so. It's also a record for you as the Chief Minister for within a month. You visited this area twice. The first was on 1st November of this year 2025 and the second was today, and in both the visits you didn't leave Sora with empty hands, and you brought huge sanctions for the people of Sora. In your first visit, you brought around 233 crores with regard to the tourism sector, and today, in your second visit, you inaugurated the OT, and at the same time, you brought a huge sanction of nearly 12 crores with regard to the Sora Market Complex. So once again, I would like to thank the Honorable Chief Minister. May God guide you in your mission to serve the state in your best capacity, and may God be with the entire government machinery in our service to serve the people of our beloved state, Meghalaya.
Today I'm very happy and I would like to congratulate Dr. Karnayor and his whole team. I think all of them deserve a round of applause. As we have seen and we have heard from him and all the certification they have received and all the good work, I am so happy to stand here today as your health minister and to hear that we could able to do the good work in serving the people of this region, because it is always the endeavor of the health department, the government, to give accessible healthcare and quality healthcare to the people of the state. Pada kejuk kepor ngakuak ban appeal ken mau ba ke health ban yo ya kata ke set ke klain ngidon kam ke jing yetrilang hoi na kaliang jong ke government nilai persyang bat kelong ke bopen pela yangi ban tip ba ke state Meghalaya kum mengila tip baro kadai ke state ke ba kham tam ke ba ai burom ya ki long kemi ndai tang menta na do ki por ki mensua ki wei ki ri dang menta ki sneu tho man ai burom ya ki long kemi lani na menta kata ban yada ya ki long kemi hanrai ngi ki mensua jongi kila ai kata ka burom ka bakrau ya ki long kemi ki jongi kata kadai ka jat ka jongi pat even ke spa ke peu ke jongi ke property ngene kadai jong ki long kumi tangba ke penpelapat ban yo I bahkan ke state ke we are giving so much important to a woman ba ai importance ki long kumi hadok kata ladangi pet pat ye ki numbers jong ki long kumi ki baklat hakapor bakhakon leni kata ka mother mortality rate hakini ki snem kepala adep kadai ka highest in the country. Kalong contradict, kalong open pela. Handrai yang singaw komen hagajing elam jong i Chief Minister bodon burom jongi. Patkumbai Dr. Karnayor ila keren menne. Bakumno haga 2017 ka nega CHC from the worst performing CHC menta kalalong ka model CHC. Kata ka day na ka support na ka jingelam jong i Chief Minister bat ka sorka.
I would like to thank God Almighty for having blessed us with this wonderful evening, and more importantly for having blessed the people of Sora with this wonderful Operation Theatre Complex. I was listening to the speech of Dr. Karnayor, who is the senior specialist and who was giving the brief history of the CHC. And I must truly tell you that it was a really inspiring story to hear. And I think everybody in the state, especially our officials and doctors working in different PHCs and CHCs, must hear this story, must see the changes you have made, and not just the doctors and PHCs and CHCs. So we are ready and we are encouraging our youth to do that, because this is a very important tourist destination. This market space is coming up. We'll be providing you CM Elevate programs. And also I was just sharing with honorable MLAs out here that you'll be happy to know that the road from 𝗝𝗛𝗡𝗙𝗏 all the way to going down to 𝗏𝗡𝗡, that this has been taken up under the World Bank second phase project. So this is a 2,500 crore package. Out of that, about 100 plus the DPR is being made. It's not ready yet, but I expect the DPR to be anything between 100 to 150 crores. So this will be a all-weather road that will be created all the way from 𝗝𝗛𝗡𝗙 to 𝗏𝗡𝗡. So it's a great investment again being done with the objective of promoting tourism. And of course, the health sector is also a very important part when it comes to tourism, also as tourists would require health services. So all of these are being done with a very large master plan of looking at how the overall development scenario, not just of Sora, East Khasi Hills, but of the state as a whole, that we'll be able to take forward. So all of these interesting things are happening. And of course, about 2 weeks back, we were here along with the donor minister. We had laid the foundation for a 230 plus crore tourism circuit. This again, my friends, is the first of its kind in the country. The donor ministry and the tourism ministry and the Prime Minister's office have decided that one destination in every state should be developed to a world-class destination. And this thought process was brought in by the Prime Minister. And you'll be happy to know that they've been looking at many destinations. A lot of work and DPRs are being prepared, but it is Sora that managed to do it first, and the money was sanctioned here first in the entire country. We are the first to get this because, of course, the tourism department worked very aggressively, and we submitted all the documents and papers on time.
Lapan songkun bat penpuak penpia susu ya ke program daki kenhuan nong ruai na ke kenhuan erbatisi bal lapan kut no ya ke program daki kentien ai kublai na video ka Sheila bolagan sian di blok kong ikenta.
Commissioner and Secretary of Health and Family Welfare Department, Deputy Commissioner of East Khasi Hills District, Director of DHS, state officials from the Department of Health and Family Welfare, district officials from various line departments who have come this evening, Mantris and Bakraus representing Hima Sora, Rangba Shnongs from various Shnongs stretching from Maujrong to Mausmai, Seng Samla and Seng Kanthay of Satsopen. Thank you all. We also thank our esteemed speakers for this evening for sparing time from your very busy schedules to celebrate these memorable milestones with us. We also thank you all for your presence, for those words of encouragement and messages that have given all of us something to take back home and to our workplaces. We thank our Honorable MLA of 𝗓𝗏 and 𝗟𝗑 for their constant support in all our endeavors.
Hasno o hasnap ko pai ta ko pai lang, jong ka thai